We believe as a HubSpot partner, that you need to respond to leads in seconds. Now, obviously that isn't necessarily something that can be done in a manual way, which is where marketing automation, sales automation, and systems come into play. There are four things that when a lead comes in, I believe managers of sales teams and in property companies have to do. Obviously, at the moment, the first thing they have to do is assign it to the right team. So, for example, a lead comes in for a particular property in a particular area, and straight away it's okay, we know it's in Bradford, therefore the Bradford team are picking it up, but we know it's a particular development, so it's going across to this team. So there's quite a lot of thinking that has to be done to ascertain what leads sit with which teams. And then if we take that a step further, we have to make sure that the person within that team we're assigning to is actually available. We have to make sure they're not on annual leave, they're not off sick, they're not in another meeting, they're not out for lunch. They have expertise at that particular property. They're not doing another show round of an apartment. They have availability right now. We also have the compounded issue of we have to distribute leads fairly. We may have given one to person A, given one to person B. This one should go to person C, but they're on their lunch. What do? Do we wait for them? Do we give it back to person A? There's a real logic as to ensuring we pick the right person. But ultimately, we need to engage with that particular lead immediately. We have to engage the lead immediately. We have to offer a viewing slot for a show round, for example, immediately. And if we don't, a competitor will. What we see in the industry is typically, if we look at short-term let, typically a potential tenant asks for 3.2 show arounds on average, and they're typically with competitors. So fastest finger really does win.